Okay, I want to talk about Prometheus, my theory on Prometheus, and my take on why the anti engineers tried to destroy the Earth. Okay? Now, first of all, I believe that the engineer at the beginning is not Prometheus. I believe he's absolutely not Prometheus because, from what I understand of the story of Prometheus, mankind already existed for quite some time, and then Prometheus decided to give man fire to upgrade mankind. You understand? He did not seed life. From what I understand of the mythology, he did not seed life at all, but he upgraded mankind, definitely, and he was punished for it. But the engineer at the beginning, no, that's not the case, Now, also, when you see the black goo that the engineer drinks, it's totally different from the black goo that you see in those cylinders, on LV223. It's totally different. And as I said, those are the anti-engineers, and that black goo is like anti-life, aggressive, violent, and you have acid for blood. You understand? So it's like it's very, it's just anti-life. You understand? It's totally different. And what you have to also have to understand, I think people know this already, but this is like, but we don't know. It's like, how long ago was this? This could be like millions of years ago, hundreds of thousands of years ago, tens of thousands of years ago, minimum. So it's like, well, it's a very very long time, since the engineer took that goo and fell into the water. It's a very long time ago. So, and these engineers, they look exactly the same. And the thing is that why did it take them so long to actually attack Earth? It's like you took all this time. It's the 21st century, so this is like millions of years in the future, or hundreds of thousands of years in the future, or tens of thousands, minimum tens of thousands of years in the future, and then you all of a sudden you decide to attack Earth. Well, I think it's because like most of their species were about seeding life on other planets. They were about seeding life on other planets, and eventually there was another faction that said no, this shouldn't be like this and stuff like that, and then they re-engineered the goo into something different, but it took a while for this to occur, for this break off to occur, and it finally occurred, and then they did something about it, and then they got facilities where they could experiment on these weapons of mass destruction, and eventually attack Earth. So that's what I believe that's what they did, because they wanted to destroy their power. Because who knows if Earth is the first planet they seeded? Probably not. They probably seeded other planets. And the thing is that they're getting a lot of power that way. There's a lot of power. And of course, they don't want, the anti-engineers don't want the engineers to consolidate their power, so they want to destroy it. They want to be top dog, so they have to destroy everything that they created in order to negate their power. You understand? So I think that's one of the reasons why they wanted to attack Earth, but of course something went wrong. Now, I would assume that the reason why it went wrong is because that it's possible that there is a spy amongst their own people. Like one of the engineers, infiltrated the anti-engineers, and they the the virus, and there was an outbreak. There was an outbreak in order to stop them from going to Earth, because that would make sense, because like we've done all this work, and you want to destroy it? No, I don't think so. So they did everything they could to undermine their attempts to destroy the planet. You understand? Because if all that goo got on the planet and stuff like that, yeah, they would have destroyed Earth. So, and of course, that ship was on LV426. I think that was the same thing. There was a saboteur, and they crash landed because of the saboteur. You understand? Or they could have made a mistake. They could have did something that they shouldn't have done, and but it seems to be too convenient, that it seems like they're very intelligent, and they seem to be like clumsy, like they don't know what they're doing. It's like I think it's like sabotage by the engineers. Because I would do that, you know. Like I created something and you want to destroy it, you know. I'm gonna make sure that you won't get to your destination, you know. So yeah, that's my take on why the engineers decided to destroy decided to destroy Earth.